Welcome to Delilahs Spiritual Spot. I am Delilah Rose, and this is your daily pick a card for Monday, September 14th, 2020. So I'm going to be using my Power Animal Oracle card deck, and they will represent the three piles, and then you can use your intuition or whatever calls to you to pick your pile based on the animal spirit. And let's just get into this shuffle. I'm using my Psychic Tarot here for the piles themselves. Yes. Coyote, accept your follies and find the teaching in them. That's a powerful message. These cards, I love them, but they're very, I don't know if sticky is the right terminology. Raccoon, resourcefulness. You have all the resources you need. And the final card, Lion. Ask for what you want. Courage. I love this so far. So let's shuffle my cards here. As you can see, these cards are well loved and abused. I will not be doing reversals for the pick-a piles. Let's turn this card over. Why is this like this? It's probably just poor shuffling by my part. Please take this opportunity to focus in on what message you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Also, please like and subscribe to my channel, and also check out my website. I have a podcast and a blog. And you can enter in, you can send in your request, and you'll receive a mini reading on my podcast and blog. It can be totally anonymous, or if you choose to have your name given or initials, whatever you want. And let's get into this. So just want to clear the energy here, and let's get into this reading. Okay, 2 cards. 2 for you. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now focus in. Which are you? Are you the coyote, the raccoon, or the lion? Wise fool, resourcefulness, or is courage calling to you? And let's get into this right now. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm just going to move these over so that there is no confusion here. Sorry about that. And let's get into this now. We have passion ignited, foundation and achievements, and awareness. This is wonderful. This is telling you to take a look at your foundation, your past failures and achievements, and to find the wisdom in what's happening or what happened in your past. You happen to be very aware. I mean, there's the double ones here. So ones normally mean divinely guided messages here. The reason why you're looking back and figuring out your mistakes and figuring out what went wrong is because you have your passions ignited. You have an awareness about you that you want to move forward and move towards your goals. And you will, because you're smart. You're wise to look back, right? Look back, take your notes to move forward in life. This is a lovely message. So let's just talk about this passion igniting. This passion igniting is you're coming into your own, where I feel you may want to start your own business or begin again. And you don't want to go backwards, right? So because you're so gung-ho about what it is you want to accomplish, you are looking at every aspect of your life because you are trying to get to this beautiful picture here of having it all, having the home and family, having that firm foundation. But like many of us, we had a rocky foundation. So that's why you need to look back and look back at your ancestors and see the repetitive pattern of mistakes that we keep achieving, right? Because you can achieve goals and you can achieve failure. So break that generational curse, because you're just with it. You're just with it. You know what you need to do. You're wise, and you're this coyote spirit. So let's go on to the second reading. Raccoon, resourcefulness. You have all the resources you need. So let's get into these cards. Power. I like that the lion's here twice. Discontent and boredom. Material and spiritual prosperity. So the raccoon is telling you not to be stagnant, not to get bored in whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, to look at it with fresh eyes and from a fresh perspective. A lot of the changes you have to make relies on your personal power and strength, because you're trying to just change everything. Your reality has been tested with what's happening in the world. I mean, there's a lot happening. I don't have to drone on and on about it. And you've been tested, and you've had to be resourceful, right? But be careful not to get into a monotonous state, because what I'm getting from Spirit is that you're the type of person that likes a little bit of change. So I feel like if something becomes too routine, you may get bored, because you're headed towards this, because you are this raccoon. You know how to make the ends meet. You know how to get to where you're going, and it's going to bring this material and spiritual prosperity. It's also going to be in an emotional balance here, because we have this water representation. Here is your grounding, right? Plus the green and the red for the heart chakra. This is just an overall well-being for you, my raccoons. And let's get into this courage. This lion here. Ask for what you want. Don't always have to take it. Sometimes it's a request. Patience and planning. Sacrifice, which lions do all the time. Recognition and reward. I mean, this can't get any better. So ask for guidance, my lions. Ask for guidance from the divine. Ask for help. Ask the divine, whatever you believe in, whatever your spiritual practice is, you need to use it to manifest it. There's that saying, speak it into existence, right? I like to speak it. I like to journal it. I have a special journal that I have labeled prosperity and goals, where I want to manifest things. So it's good to have a plan. So let's just talk about this lion. If you've ever seen lions hunt or lionesses hunt, there's definitely a tag team plan effort where they try to break up the herd so they could separate and conquer. There's definitely planning in place, and that has to happen for you to attain your goals. Personal sacrifice, absolutely. We sacrifice our time with our families. We sacrifice our self-care. We sacrifice our sleep to attain these goals. But I want you to do it in balance. Don't abuse yourself. You're going to get that recognition and reward. It's going to happen on the earthly plane and also on the spiritual plane. So you're going to be rewarded for your courage. And it takes courage to ask for help, you know? We all have that little stubborn streak where we think we can do everything ourselves. But it takes courage to say, you know what, I can't do this alone. And this is your daily pick-a-pile. Please join me tomorrow where we'll do this all again with 3 different objects or cards. And I am Delilah Rose, and this is Delilah's Spiritual Spot. Thank you for joining me.